Hello, everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to this Disney Magic Kingdoms live stream. Hope you are all well, and also Happy New Year to everyone. Well, it should be by now. Everyone that's watching, it's if you're watching live, that is, it's the 1st of January. So once again, Happy New Year. And also, hopefully, you're all doing well in the Hunchback of Notre Dame event. Of course, we'll be going through our progress in that, the season pass, and anything else like the main storyline. Um, so, yeah, look forward to telling you all about it and hearing from you guys your progress. So, don't forget, if you enjoy the stream at any time, make sure to give it a big like, as it helps us as a channel and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. And also make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live. Another way of finding that out is following us on Instagram at Disney Kingdomers, where you'll see on the day that we go live, we'll post in our stories what we are streaming, and also there'll be a link that will take you straight to the stream, as well as all the other Disney content that we put on there. And also, just whilst I'm thinking about it, because I know that we had a comment before, I believe it was Kevin, didn't like our red background, and that was for Christmas. But now
Oh
that we're
yeah.
in, yeah,
I
now
was
that
thinking
we're
the
in
red
the
background. Oh yeah, I remember.
now that we're in the new year, we've got grey or silver because the Walt Disney Company is going to be celebrating 100 years. So I thought we thought it'd be quite nice to theme it around that. So you'll be
Yeah,
doing
definitely.
this quite a bit during the year.
We really
Okay.
like the colours of this one as well. So get in the comments and let us know what you think.
Definitely. Now, usually at this time, we do give some shout outs, and I can see that there's quite a lot of you here. So, thank you everyone for joining, and hello to all of you. I'm going to get this comment up if I can. Here we go. New year and new background. I like.
Oh, good, good.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Glad
what we
that
decided
you're
going
doing
forward is we're not going to do individual hellos to everybody because there are so many of you guys now that we can't keep up with it. But any other comments that aren't just hellos, do get them in, and we will do those ones.
Definitely. Okay, right. Well, let's get into the kingdom then. Ta-da! That's going to take me over there. That's what I want. Okay, right. So I didn't realize there how many days we had left. So we only have 3 days and 23 hours. So
Yeah. Oh.
basically 4 days till this event finishes, which is quite sad. And also it's kind of good to see that we're heading towards the new update, which we will be talking at the end of the stream, because the new calendar was posted on DMK's
Yeah.
official social media yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before. So yeah, there's some bits that we need to talk about that too. So I was thinking before we went live, I was like, usually when we do these streams, I can never remember where I was last time to then say like my progress and that and what
Yeah.
I've done in between. And I was like, well, I don't need to think about anything because I was waiting for Quasimodo to come in, which he has
Yep.
come in. So have you caught up yet, Sarah, or are
I
you
have
still
not,
behind?
unfortunately. So it took me such a long time to get the Esmeralda tambourines. It wasn't even the ears hats, it was her tambourine that just didn't drop. And I was gonna buy it, but it was like 20 I want to say 22 gems, maybe 23. I can't remember, something like that, to buy one. And I was like, no, that's a waste of gems. I'm not doing it. So, unfortunately, no, I am still on the second battle. So I've kind of
Okay.
decided that I'm not going to even try to collect for Quasimodo, I don't think, because I've had a look online. I saw the tokens are epic and legendary. So given the time that I have left, I won't get them, which is fine. But I've got a good amount of currency. I've got 18,790 at the moment. So hopefully that will get even more. And then I'll just get a few gems at the end. It's fine.
And another thing you could do, Sarah, is depending on how many tokens you have to get for the other characters, maybe you could collect their tokens and
Yep.
level them up.
Yep, definitely.
That's another thing
The other thing I thought I might do
you
is
could
try and
do.
focus on a bit of
So,
try and focus on the striking gold a little bit as well, because you do get quite a lot of event currency if you do well on that. So I thought, oh well, maybe if I'm currently 7th on my leaderboard, so if I stay in the top 10, I get 1,000 of that event currency
okay.
and 4 chests. So that will help with collecting tokens for the other characters too. So, but yeah, that event currency will really help with my gems. So
Definitely, definitely. Just before I get into my progress, I'll just get a few comments up. So Phoenix says, "Hi, I brought Quasimodo bundle, got him straight away as heard, and saw his hats were gonna be like Winnie being like you say the epic and the
epic and
legendary."
legendary, yeah.
So I can totally understand that. Tabitha likes the new background too. I'm
Oh,
glad
good.
that
Oh,
you
I'm pleased you
do.
guys like it.
Neil's bought the Quasimodo bundle as well.
Oh, awesome.
Um,
Congrats.
Something that we were talking about before coming live, Sarah, was weather. And supposedly yesterday, California got a lot of rain.
Oh, wow, really? Oh, we had
Yeah.
awful weather here yesterday. It was really bad. I was outside at work and I had my coat on, as I do, and when I got home, obviously took my coat off and my clothes were wet underneath my clothes because it had rained that badly. So yeah, it wasn't fun.
Yeah. Luckily, I was inside and there wasn't really much rain where I was. So yes. Let's see what Kevin's doing. So, got the masks, got 9 out of 12 figures, 5
Oh,
out of
wow.
11 ears back. Well done.
That's
You're
really, really
doing really
good.
well. Well, you're doing a bit better than I am. So I have 8 out of 12 of the carved figurines.
Could you show who does the collecting just so that I can see if I have any
Yeah, no,
chance?
of course.
Thanks.
So there is quite a lot of characters for this
Okay.
token. So Prince Charming and Cinderella there for 2
Yeah.
hours. I
So
just
they
sent
go
them
out
out.
already now, don't they, for Esmeralda ears hats? It's the same quest, right?
I have no clue.
It
It could
is.
be.
Yeah,
It
it
could
is.
be. Ham for 2 hours. The parade float, if you have
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, Frollo for 4 hours. Woody and Jesse for 4 hours. Mike for 4 hours. Pete for 4 hours. Sully
Um,
for 4 hours.
just to say
And
on
Lynn
Mike and
Ride for
Sully,
6.
I read online that I think you need to have the Mike and Sully to the rescue attraction
Right,
for
okay.
those quests. If you don't have that attraction, you won't be able to send them out. I believe someone put in the chat if I'm wrong, but that's what I read online because I did look it up just before. So
Okay.
yeah, for me, I don't have those attractions. So yeah.
Right, so there'll be a couple of characters you won't be able to.
Yeah.
But there are even though there's quite a few there that you could send out. So I've got 8 out of 12 of them, so I'm doing really well with that one. But the ears
Yeah, you
hats,
are.
I've only got 2 out of 11. There's not as many characters here on this one, or should I say, the shorter timed quests. So Sarge for 2 hours, Figaro for 4
Yeah,
hours, Petto for
I don't
4.
have Figaro as well, so
Right.
yeah.
Um, Jiminy Cricket for 4 hours, Fairy Godmother for 6 hours, Goofy for 6 hours, Mickey for 6 hours, Peter Pan for 6
Yeah,
hours.
again for Peter Pan just there, you do need the Jolly Roger
Right.
to do that because I do have that attraction. I just got it because I noticed it was used in the last event as well. And I was like, if they're going to keep using it, I might as well get it. So I got that one with my elixirs. But yeah, just in case
Right.
anyone else is like, I don't have that.
And Aurora and Prince Philip for 12 hours. Now, this is where we were talking last time about Esmeralda needs to be a level 4.
Okay.
That to do this quest here, she
Yeah.
needs to be a level 4.
I'm going to have no chance, I
So,
don't think. And what about Phoebus and Djali there?
so you need
I need to
Cloppin,
do the
Puppet Wagon,
enchantment.
the first enchantment.
Okay.
So,
Oh, see, I'd be able to do the enchantment bit. I just wouldn't. I just don't have Djali.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the.
I decided to not get him with the gems that I had in the end because I like Hunchback, but it's not one of my favorite films. I've decided to save my gems for something else.
Yeah, no, I can totally understand. And it's 12,000 event currency for him.
You're doing really
Um,
well on event currency there.
yes, nearly 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just literally sending them out every every
Yeah,
time. So
yeah.
that's probably why. Supposedly Quasimodo has the best welcome screen.
Oh, awesome, cool.
We
Hopefully,
if you I was going to say, if you watched the preview that DMK did, you'd be able to see all of the welcome screens. So even if you don't welcome him, you'll still be able to see the welcome screen. And yeah, it is a very good one. Tabitha says 11 figurines and 4 ears hats.
Wow, really good.
Well done. You need that attraction for Mike, but not Sully.
Okay.
Oh, Kevin's doing very well with the event
Yeah,
currency,
really well.
over 43,500. So well done.
Yeah, I think for
Some
me,
more.
my delay was obviously I was at work all day yesterday, so I missed a whole day pretty much of not being able
Yeah.
to really be on my phone too much. So yeah, that was.
So I'm still trying to work out what to do because I just have this feeling that I'm gonna have all of the figurines, but it's going to be the ears hats that let me down.
Yeah. So what I did for the Hocus Pocus event, if this helps you, is I collected right up until like an hour before the end.
Yeah.
And did as many as I could. And then I only needed 1 ears hat, which I ended up buying with gems because it worked out the best way to be able to do it. And it was something like 50 gems for 1 ears hat, but it was like 50 gems for a guaranteed character. So it was worth it.
So what I am thinking is to use gems. I'm hoping that I can get all of these figurines, and then it's just the ears hats I have to worry about, because at the moment it's 570 gems.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that will bring it down quite a bit. And then with the gems that I've got, because I've got 386 that I'll be able to get. But like Sarah says, I may not be able to do like an hour before because I'll be at work.
Yeah.
But the closest time that I will be able to get, then I might see, right, I'm going to use my gems.
Yeah. Because even if you end up with 2 ears hats left or 3, like
Mm,
for a guaranteed character, especially from a film that you really like, which is
mm,
why I did it for Hocus Pocus, because it's a film I really like. That I was
yeah.
like, yeah, no, it's worth it.
So yeah, that's what I am working towards, and I'm just hoping that I can get a few more ears hats because, as you can see, the drops for me have not been the greatest.
No.
Um, to think about something, the first token that I got, I believe, was an ears hat, and I had already sent out one of the characters beforehand, not knowing that they did
Yeah,
that
just lucky.
quest.
Yeah.
So that was the day that he became unlocked, and I've only had once since then.
Mm,
So you can see how bad
yeah.
the drops
Can
have
you
been.
have you got enough tokens to do Cloppin's wagon? Yeah. Wagon. How many have you
Not that
got?
I know of. I did get a couple in
Mm.
chests.
Yeah, I
I
got
need
some in
two
the silver
more.
chest again. Okay, so
Yeah,
hopefully then tomorrow you might get that and you can do the enchantment and then that'll be another one to do.
yeah.
Because that'll be
So
worth it for sure.
yeah, and every hour as well whilst I'm off,
Yeah.
that might be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah.
Um,
The one thing
but
I really have noticed is obviously, like I just said, I don't have Djali. It makes a
mm,
massive difference not having the premium character for the event. Like, I do really think it's why I'm so behind, especially because there are 2 battles. So, I mean, even now I've done 3 out of 10. So, I'll do 6. I've got another 3 that I'll just send overnight. But then I'm
yeah,
going to have to do another 1 tomorrow.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's really difficult.
Um, just in case anyone does, and of course, as we always say, that this all depends on where you're watching from, because I know that we have quite a lot of worldwide viewers. But there are 2 bundles for Quasimodo if you are at that point in the event. You've got one where you can get him, you can get his tokens to level him up to a level 2, and then there's also the concession stand there as well. Or you can get the more basic one where it is him and then the decoration, the gargle display. Now, that decoration was also in the bundle with the parade float,
Mm-hmm.
which I got already. So, not saying that that's what I'm going to do, but if you are thinking about it, there's 2 different things to do. You said you were 7th. I'm
Yeah.
13th.
Yeah. I thought 7th was pretty okay, actually.
Yeah,
The only thing I do find a bit disappointing with some of the Striking Gold events is, so for example, Daisy, her only quest to collect event currency is for 12 hours. Now she
yeah,
can collect a Striking Gold trophy for 4 hours, but it doesn't collect event currency.
right,
I really
yeah,
don't like that. I like,
yeah. No, I do.
yeah, I wish that it was just event currency ones only. So it would be better
Yeah,
for.
no. As we've said before, you have to make that decision of the striking gold or the event currency.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because they're only a few days, and because that is such a long quest, that it's probably better to do the striking gold, if you can see what I mean, just for those few days and then go back to the 12 hours. Maybe that's how they're seeing it as, but it all depends on the type of player. Because I like to just send them out on the event currency unless it's happiness. And I've tried to break up Quasimodo's quests with some of the characters because they needed happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping that if I send them out doing that, it then breaks the thing, and then hopefully I'll get a token drop. So yeah, and Tabitha agrees with you, Sarah. It really does make a huge difference getting a premium character. Okay, right. Well, whilst we're talking about the event and everything, let's go into the season pass. And I don't know what the right word is, but I was really thinking I could do well in this. And now that we're getting closer and closer, I'm like,
You're
I
not
don't
so
think I'm going to
sure.
do it. Yeah. Kevin says last striking gold event finished second, 3 away from third. So sorry to hear that, Kevin.
Well,
Hopefully this time.
Yeah, this time for sure.
Okay, right. I know that people are going to blow us out of the water, Sarah, when they comment in. We've already got one. Tabitha has finished the season pass and got Maurice this morning. Well done. And it's really good to hear that people have done it.
Yeah,
So,
I am not close
oh,
at all, unfortunately. So
there's Tabitha's comment. Kevin is on tier 145. So
you're very close then. That's right at the end, isn't it?
He did last time. So so hopefully 5 more tiers.
150 is the end. Yeah. Well, if
Neil
you
says,
welcome Quasimodo, you'll get another load, don't you?
You
750
do,
or 850, depending on whether you got Dajali or not. So
yeah,
that should help.
Nils doesn't think he's going to get Maurice.
I won't at all.
So I'm on tier 130.
That's good.
I've got 20 left to do. And yeah, I just don't think I even, because of staying up last night, because of being New Year's, I sent my parade out 3 times to try and help with the parade one that I've got in the weeklies. Where is it? Here, just so it could kind of help out.
That one's really hard when you get 17, because I only ever send out 14 because I do 2 a day.
Yeah.
That one's really difficult.
So I'm trying to do that to try and help just to get some happiness before this update finishes and this season pass finishes. I'm going to try my best.
Yeah, so we've got 8 days and 19 hours left.
Yeah.
So I'm on 115. I just need to complete one more Hunchback quest, and then I will have done 20. So once I do these 10 sending out, so I will have done 20. So I get 675 happiness for that. So that will boost me up a little bit. But other than that, I'm not going to be able to get any further than that because I need to welcome more Hunchback characters, and I'm not going to be able to do that. So
yeah, and I can see Tabitha here saying I had the Kingdom Pass. That really helps, and you really do need to complete all the daily and weekly tasks to finish the pass. And that's the like, I get it, and I also get, of course, if you're paying for something, as it says, it enhances the season. You get however many more percent more on the happiness. But
Hmm.
I just feel like that you shouldn't have to need to complete every single one to get it.
Yeah, I mean they've basically made it impossible
Yeah,
unless you have the Kingdom Pass. Like I I highly doubt that anyone has ever finished it without either having Kingdom Pass or using gems to get to the end.
yeah. So, because that was another thing I was thinking about using gems for that, but it looks like I'm gonna have to use gems for Quasimodo. Um,
At least the event finishes before this does, so you'll know.
yeah, definitely. But it's just annoying because you put so much effort in, and
Yeah.
then not to be negative and that, but especially when the last two updates, it's not like I finished dead on the 50. Like I did a few tiers after that as well.
Hmm.
And it just,
Yeah,
yeah,
this last one is always just impossible.
it's just annoying that, as Tabitha has said, you need to get every single weekly. You need to make sure that you sorry, you need to do every daily, and you need to do every weekly.
Hmm.
And then the event ones are just a kind of, and the mini event ones
Yeah.
are just that kind of not top up, but it
Yeah,
helps.
and it is really difficult because I know a lot of people do now have opportunities where they work from home and things, but if
Mm,
um like you don't and I sometimes don't as well, we're not always at home, so we can't be on our
yeah.
phones and things. So yeah, they have made it difficult for sure.
Yeah, I really hope that they either make it, not saying easy so everyone can do it, but like you say, not everyone is able to play 24/7.
No.
And but yeah, um let's see what else we've got here about the season pass. I'll be getting 1,870 happiness when I welcome Quasimodo and finish quest. Almost there. Because yeah. And
Yeah.
also I was a bit because I saw someone else's game who has the Kingdom Pass, and I'm sure the dailies, the amount was less than the normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was a bit like, okay, I thought you got more, but I'm not sure. I
Hmm.
maybe didn't
I
look
just
at
thought
it
it would just be the
properly.
same.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was different. Even the weeklies are different, the amounts.
Oh,
Yeah. I think next year in the free daily chess, they should get some happiness in them as well,
yeah,
like it used to
definitely.
be.
I
Or
agree.
they could lower the happiness points a bit. Sorry, pardon me, in each milestone. Um, yes, I agree that the range of being able to miss anything is really small. They need to make that bigger for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
Kingar has confirmed what you said. The dailies
the
change when you
daily
get the
change.
pass.
Right, okay. So yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
can only try our best, and hopefully, the next time we go live, we're a bit more positive. I'm sure the likes of Kevin will have finished it by then, because I know he's got the Kingdom Pass as well, and we
Hmm.
can just see where we are. And yes, there is a tapper coming up, James, where we'll be able to hopefully get happiness in the
Oh
milestones
yeah,
as well.
hopefully. And if that ends before the season pass ends as well, that'll be brilliant. So,
Yeah, it does.
oh, it does. Yeah. So that'll be really great. That should
Yeah.
help a lot.
This is another thing. So more characters collect happiness as well as plus characters that do not collect anything. So what's also really annoying is that the ones that collect happiness are the ones that you're using in the event.
Yeah.
So again, you're having to then be
Not
like,
not
well,
all of them.
no, not all
Think
of
I have
them.
other characters. I mean, random characters: Mushu, Pleakley, March Hare, Mad
Mm,
Hatter. They come up now and again, but yeah, the majority of them. My main ones I get are like Buzz, Bo Peep,
yeah,
Woody, Jessie, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto,
goofy.
Goofy.
And they're ones that you're using in the event to collect the
Yeah,
tokens. And it's just like, again, you have to choose which one you're gonna have to do.
yeah. And
So,
what the other thing I find difficult is if, so for example, if you get one for Prince Charming or Cinderella and you want to send them
mm,
out for happiness, you also then have to do Cinderella for 1 hour because, and then you have to then send them out together so that they can then go out on the quest
yeah,
for the
yeah,
event currency or token or whatever you choose.
exactly. Well, hopefully we've got a bit more happier news with Sarah's main storyline.
Oh, well, unfortunately, I am still trying to get that one Yzma Ears Hat token to level her up at the moment. So I think I said before, but Yzma's ears hats are legendary, so they're not the best at dropping.
Yeah,
So yeah, I just need one more. So I've got quite a lot going out. So I've got the parade at the moment. I've got Kronk, I've got Patcha and Kuzco go out together, and then I also got character whose name I've got, Chief Bogo. He goes out,
right.
but you have to get him to level 10. So which I've done now. So I leveled him up to a 10 and then he now goes out as well. But yeah, like I said, they are legendary. So the drops aren't the best. So I'm just gonna have to keep trying. I looked
Yeah,
at buying one, so you can't buy them with elixirs, unfortunately, which is really annoying. So my only option is to get them with gems, and it was like something like 70 gems or something for one ears hat. And I was like, no thanks, I'll just wait.
no, yeah,
So yeah, just gonna keep going. But yeah, I also had to level up Kuzco and send him out on his quest, which I've done that bit. So it's the quest, a last resort, send Yzma to ask for directions at Mudka's. So that is, if you look in terms of the film, that is quite near the end. So I think I've probably only got a couple of quests now to go until I'm on
brilliant.
Ratatouille. So that's very, very cool.
Yeah. We've got some main storyline progress here. Kevin's Pocahontas update, 2 more ears hats.
Oh,
So
very close.
close.
Exciting.
And also, whoops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. By the way, I leveled up Ham to level 10 and got 20 gems.
Oh yeah, that's like a cool little thing, isn't it? So Ham, because he's technically like a piggy bank. If you get him to level
Yeah.
10, you get like this booster amount of gems. It's really fun. So
Yeah, no, there is some kind of things they put like that in the game, which is actually quite cool. It's not all the same. Like you get
hmm
so many gems for leveling up. It's quite nice to get those little differences in there. And like Scrooge McDuck is a more expensive premium character because of being rich and everything. So yeah, no, it is quite nice that they do that. I know some of the Easter eggs that they had, they changed. Like,
Oh really?
yeah, Cinderella, I think when you welcomed her or something like that, the magic was 1950.
hmm
1950s when um, the film was
Yeah, the film was
released.
released. Yeah.
So it was quite nice to have things like that. But yeah, no, with updates coming in and that, they've changed different things like that. But at least that ham one is still in there, because it is
Hmm.
nice to get a bit more gems, especially if you're looking to what's the word, to collect them to get something.
Hmm.
So yeah. Right. Okay. Supposedly the evil stepsisters get happiness as
Oh
well.
yeah,
Yes,
they
they
do as
do.
well. Yeah, yeah. It's always just
So
random characters, to be honest. But
mm,
there was other characters that I think would be so good to get happiness that don't. Sort of like Jiminy Cricket would be fun for happiness.
yeah.
Because of his like role in the film, and Tinkerbell too. I mean, that would be fun, another fun one. But yeah,
Well, you would have thought Tinkerbell, because the happiness is your kind of meet and greet.
yeah, yeah.
So I can understand the characters that are picked, but you can meet Tinkerbell in the park. So you would have
Yeah,
thought,
there's so many actually that you can do. You can do meet and greet with that
mm,
don't do it. Like Timon, I don't think does it. The Up
no,
characters, their meet and greet, you can't do it with
they
them.
might, they might. I'm not 100% sure.
Mm. Oh, Rex as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Mm.
hopefully we can get some more characters with happiness, or just not always the same characters when you're sending them out for different things.
Hmm.
Hopefully in the next update we can get more land, because
I feel
it's
like
killing me.
it's just been so long now that they've been saying, "Yeah, it's coming. We're working on
Mm,
it." And it's just going on and on and on, kind of thing. So yeah,
mm.
I really hope so. Although I
Is
really
there
need to get some magic for land because I just welcomed when I welcomed Yzma and then got Yzma's lair, I'm down to 1,300,000. So and
all
I
right,
need like double that for my next bit of land. I need 3 million for my next bit. So I need
right.
to get back on the collecting thing again. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't realize, well, I did realize, but I've gone over the 7 million mark. So,
Oh
and I've not
cool.
really been sending out characters for Magic, because
No, me
been doing the
neither.
event currency, but with, of course, the attractions and concessions, that's been coming in quite nicely.
Hmm.
So yeah. So hopefully, if we do get new land, that's a bit there to help with it, but I wouldn't put uh money on it that we're getting new
No.
land. But you never know, you never know. Right, have you got anything else, Sarah, to say?
No, nothing other than I I've just gonna try and start doing a bit of leveling up again now because my focus isn't really on the event anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing some leveling up. So I was just looking whilst you were talking there. I've just sent Percy out because he was only 6 minutes to be leveled up to level 3. So that's good. And then yeah, I'm gonna have a look, see if there's any more I can do.
That is tempting.
Oh, wow. No, thank you, Tabitha, for the comment there.
I
So
did not
Tabitha said
realize.
that the legendary chests for Mulan, Brave, and Winnie the Pooh are on sale for 30 gems. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have gone over to 532 now. So even if I just got one.
The thing for me is that with the Mulan and the Winnie the Pooh ones, I've only got one character to get, and that is it.
Yeah. So
Where
I know for me for sure I've only got one Mulan, but Brave, I have nothing.
Yeah, I have an attraction and I have
Mm.
2
Oh my
characters.
goodness! Did you just see Tabitha's comment?
This
She
one I
got
did. I did.
Cricky, which is the one I need. I need Cricky.
Yeah, yeah. I know if I did it, I wouldn't get it.
Mm.
But
So I
well
need
done on
from
getting
Mulan.
Cricky.
Yeah, well done. From Mulan, I've got legendary Cricky. I actually need an attraction, which is Ancestors Shrine. Oh, and they need the common attraction too, the training camp. Well, I don't want attractions, thank you very much, because I have no space. So
Whilst you're just looking at that, I just want to quickly put this comment up. Kevin purchased the Big Thunder Mountain
oh
5
cool.
million plot and got 21 hours left till that is finished. I want to get off of this screen before I, by accident, press something and buy a chest.
Yeah,
So I bought 3 of each, and he was the second one for that. You
yeah.
can only get 3 of each for each
Oh,
chest.
okay. So you can't buy any more than 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
am tempted there because I've just looked at Winnie the Pooh as well. So I need all 3 legendary characters, which are Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, and Owl. The epic character I need is Piglet. The rare character I need is Roo. Uncommon I need Eeyore's house, and I don't have the common character, which is Tigger.
oh, that's a point. I don't think I've got Eeyore's house either. Oh,
And then for Brave, there is 2 epics, Merida and Ruins of the Ancient Kingdom. Rare, there is Lord MacGuffin and Castle Dunbrook. Uncommon is Lord Macintosh, King Fergus, and the Ring of Stones. And then common, there is Lord Dingwall, Queen Eleanor, and Witch's Cottage.
if it was me, I would get Winnie the Pooh because there's quite a lot more.
I think with Winnie the Pooh, would be good for me because obviously, like I said, I need the uncommon character. Brave is not actually one of my favorite films, even though you've probably seen me
Exactly.
drinking out the Brave mug that I have quite a lot, which I got when the film first came out. But yeah, it's not one that I rewatch or anything now. So yeah, I think yeah, Winnie the Pooh would definitely be the ones for me.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest. Kevin just opened a Winnie the Pooh legendary chest, got Kanga, and had to do it because it was only 30 gems. Well
Yeah,
done on
he's
getting
right as well. You
Kanga.
get those back fast. You really, really do. My gems have gone up so much. So
Um, the cost of Quasimodo is 12,000 event currency, I believe it was. Yeah,
yeah.
12,000 event currency.
Or you can get a
Yeah,
bundle if you choose to, Marcel. It's up to you.
yes. Um, so yeah, I think Tabitha has caused a spending spree of gems for
Yeah,
everyone. Um,
probably.
right. Okay. Are you going to do one? Are you not?
I think I need to think about it
Think
a bit,
about it.
and
Yeah,
then I'm
no,
gonna
that's absolutely
decide.
fine. Okay, well, I think we should come out of the kingdom
Yeah,
now. 'Cause
so
I don't
yeah,
think
sorry,
there
I
is
did see
anything.
some comments of people saying, what do we think the tower challenge is going to be? We haven't deliberately ignored you. We were just
Yeah,
waiting to move on to the next bit before we talk about it. I meant to say that earlier and then I forgot, so apologies.
no, that's fine. Okay, so if you have not seen it, here is this month's rewards. When the rewards came earlier, it was only showing today's, but now if you click on the calendar, it will show you this in the game. So from what we can see is that on Mondays we've got our usual gems. the kind of main two things that you can notice from that calendar is that one, there is no legendary chest. Are they going to get rid of it because of the season pass? Having characters in there. And
I think the thing is with that, I understand, but you only get the characters if you pay for the Kingdom Pass, not the season pass. And like for me,
yeah,
for example, okay, no, I've been very, very busy, so I've not been playing as much, but I won't even get my second legendary chest because I need to get to level on Kingdom Pass 125. I'm probably not going to get to 125 in 8 days' time because there's too much to do. I can't. They'll be getting up 10 levels in 8 days. It won't happen. So yeah, it's really disappointing to not see a legendary chest in there because I don't get them very much. So
yeah, no, I totally understand what
yeah.
you're saying there about the season pass as well. I've just seen this comment here from King Ra. Just
Oh,
got Al
cool. That's so lucky.
and able to level him up to a level
Wow.
3.
Oh, you must have
I
some
would have,
tokens already from the tower challenge before.
yeah. And well, you
So
talking about, oh, go
I was
on.
going to say before. Oh no, yeah, you say that first. Sorry, you
Well, no,
go
I was going
first.
to say, as you've just mentioned, Tower Challenge, we can see there in the calendar that we've got some refresh tokens, which means that a Tower Challenge is coming.
It does. It does. So if you guys want to get your comments in, and let us know what you think the tower challenge is going to be,
Yeah,
then we'll pause for a minute, get them all in, and then we'll do our thoughts.
definitely. Yeah, and also if there's anything else you want to get in the chat, let us know. James and Sarah, I would like to see any of
Yeah,
the
me
Star
too,
Wars characters
actually.
get
Especially
happiness.
because there's some very cool meet and greets in the parks with the Star Wars characters. I have heard. I've not been to the parks for a long time, but I've definitely done a Chewbacca meet and greet, and I also did a BB-8 meet and greet. I think at Hollywood Studios, which was really really fun. So yeah, there was some really cool ones.
So when we went to Galaxy's Edge, there was Chewbacca, Ray,
Oh, very cool. Yeah,
R2D2. I'm not sure about C3PO. I know R2D2, but I'm not sure about C3PO. At Disneyland Paris, you're able to meet Darth Vader,
that's fun.
which is meant to be a really cool meet and greet there. So yeah, there is quite a few that they could do if that's what they're looking at aiming at
Yeah.
with the happiness.
So
Is
my favorite Star Wars one that I did was I actually met Queen Amidala at Star Wars
okay,
in Hollywood Studios a very long time ago. They used to do like a Star Wars week
yeah.
before Star Wars like land was a thing, and they did special meet and greets, and I did that one, and that one was very very cool.
Oh, let me star some of these so that we don't miss them.
I think you've just missed one below there. Oh yeah, there you go.
God.
No, you got
Right.
it. Yeah, it just
Okay.
literally, I was reading it, it just jumped up like 4. We get so
Yeah, I was just
many.
like, oh. Right. So we've got some here, but of course,
Yeah,
keep them coming in whilst we're going through them.
yeah,
So, Frozen. You hope so.
yeah,
I
I
don't think
do.
so.
Oh my gosh, I love Frozen.
But
I just, oh,
so we'll talk about this afterwards. But so
yeah,
Frozen, Encanto.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm not sure Encanto's going to be one because I don't think they'll do a new film, new
Mm,
thing into the kingdom as a tower challenge. Personally,
yeah.
they might do obviously, but that's my opinion there.
Frozen again. I want Elsa.
Me too. I really want Elsa.
Because there's also the comfy costumes that still need to come
Yes.
for Elsa and Anna.
Yes.
I really have no idea what the tower will be for. Many are guessing Mulan since it's happening at the same
Interesting.
time as Chinese New Year.
Oh, do you think they'll
So it
bring a new
might be
character
that.
in for? It could be Mulan, you know. Okay, let's go through them all and then we'll talk about
Okay. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah.
them.
If it, I don't think anything
So she's
anymore.
saying Mulan does make sense, but
Yeah.
if it is, she doesn't need anything now because she has all the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen will be nice. I still need
Yeah.
Hans.
So
Right. Go on.
where should we start?
So
Frozen?
what I was gonna say, or no, what I
Mm.
was going to say was that is it going to be like the Wreck-It Ralph one that we just had, where it's just these are the characters already in the
Mm.
kingdom and you're able to get them, or is it going to be new characters?
There's a comment at the
But
bottom
then
there that I
there's
think will answer your
yeah.
question.
Natasha said there won't be any new characters for tower challenges anymore. It will be like the last tower from now
That's
on.
chance. I really want the grandmother to come in Mulan, and I got really excited that it could be her coming when you guys said Mulan because
Well,
she's just great.
but this is what I think. So I have a feeling with the hints that we've had,
Yep.
it's either that we have that the hints that we've had are to do with the tower challenge, or we're going to have permanent content and the tower challenge as well.
I think you're right. I think what you said there, permanent and
Because there's been lots of different suggestions that have happened.
mm,
Because, like we said in the predictions, that there's so many elephant characters. It could have been Bing Bong, which means Inside Out
yeah.
comes in, but I don't think that's going to happen because of the Tower Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Aladdin because Abu getting a elephant costume.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening because, as we've said, tower challenges now are just here's the content, try and get it.
Mm-hmm.
The new characters, yes, will be in the past, like they've used to be. Like this update, we've got two
Yeah.
new characters. So I have a feeling that it's going to be double permanent content again. I have a feeling, I don't know what will be coming in, but I have a feeling after the hints that we had, there's going to be something from Dumbo and there's going to be something
Yeah.
from Jungle Book
I think
because
Dumbo. I definitely think Dumbo.
because if we look at the previous double permanent content, we had one that was early on and we had one that was later on. Now there's there's still a big gap, but it's not as much of a gap as the last one was. That was quite a big gap.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jungle Book is kind of in the middle of the storyline, whereas Dumbo is further on. So could we have that and then have a tower challenge, which
Yeah.
will just be whatever?
I
But
really
then,
think the suggestion of Mulan for the Tower Challenge is
yeah,
very likely. There are a lot of Mulan characters that people can get overall, especially
yeah,
because they did Khan and Shan Yu as like special release characters, and a lot of people didn't get enough to get them. So it would be really great for people to have another opportunity to be able to get those characters again.
Yeah, no,
Because
definitely.
they're not in the legendary chests, so it'll be a really good way for people to get them.
The other thing that I was going to say was, like I said before in the predictions, that Dumbo and the Jungle Book are not really the best way to start the year. Loads of
No.
people were saying Incredibles and Edna Mode would be quite a good way to start the year. There was something else that I saw. So yeah, Tabitha's guess is that my guess is permanent content and the tower as well.
And then Launchpad from DuckTales
Yes, I
and
saw
someone
that
from
one. Yeah.
Dumbo.
So I don't think that will happen. The only reason I say that, even though DuckTales was very popular with the community, everyone
Yeah.
enjoyed having Webby in the kingdom, is it's because we had that hint, if it is a hint, in the magic that was the year of the Jungle Book. That's the only thing I can think
Mm.
of. The other thing I was thinking of was Zootopia, because in the film, Chief Bogo does say about the elephant in the room when they're talking about the birthday, and you think it's the elephant, or is it? I can't remember exactly the scene,
No.
but
And they
he
have
said,
just released the Zootopia
yeah.
TV show as well.
So I was thinking, are we going to get Clawhauser, which everyone wants?
Yeah, definitely.
And
I want
he's
him as well.
and whenever they are promoting the Disney Parks Zootopia land, he is the animatronic that you always see. So could it be that? I don't know, but I've all I'm going to say is that I believe it's going to be double permanent content in some way, shape, or form. And then we're going to have the tower challenge. I don't know what the collection's going to be that's
No.
picked, but that's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, I really, from reading your guys' comments, I really do think it's going to be Mulan. I'll be interested if maybe Nils or Kevin can say why they think it's going to be Frozen, because I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing that's
Didn't get those
really.
vibes. So just if I guess I don't know if what you mean is you want it to be Frozen, because I do
Hmm.
too. I'd love it for it to be Frozen, but yeah, I'm just interested as to why.
So Tarifa says, I mean, that's true. So it's possibly for Jungle Book. The
Yeah.
only thing I also is, again, the elephant is Colonel Hearty. That's a character that could be added into the kingdom, looking at the characters that are already in there. Okay, it's not a main character, but it's still a character that is kind of to the story. Kevin says Frozen because I need more characters. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, maybe. And again, it's a popular collection.
Yeah,
They're
I
going to
need a
make
lot of
money
Frozen
from that.
characters. I'd be happy. Yeah, for me, Mulan, mm, it would depend on how well I do on the Tower Challenge and who the
Yeah.
helpers are, as to whether Mulan I would do well on, because I have a lot of the common stuff, all the common characters already. So I need like the rare ones, and then obviously you have to get a lot of points. So
I mean, we got gourds. At this point, any character is up for grabs, no matter how small their role.
it's very true, actually, very true.
So yeah. So something I was thinking about earlier when I put this up on the PowerPoint was that the event finishes on Thursday.
Yeah.
If the Tower Challenge is starting the week after, Friday the 6th is possibly when we're going to get our preview.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday the 10th is when we'll get the update. And then the 12th is when we will start the event.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what it looks like. Of course, we will try our best to keep you guys updated. We might not be able to do um, streams like we usually do when the stuff is released, but we'll definitely be putting stuff up on our Instagram, um, which we can talk about on there as well. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing really else there, is there, Sarah? That's
No,
kind of
nothing of any kind of special
screaming out.
mention other than that tower challenge. So yeah.
Yeah. So we won't know yet, but just after the event's finished, I know it's not much time, but get as many characters as you can leveled up,
Mm-hmm.
um, just to try and give you a helping hand
Yeah.
in that. But yeah, right, let me go on the slide and then I'll talk about it. Um, whilst we're doing that. So hopefully you have enjoyed this stream. It's been really nice to see all of you interacting and joining us. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this stream, make sure to give it a big like, as it helps us as a channel, and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live. Another way of finding that out is following us on Instagram at Disney Kingdomers. On the day that we go live, we'll post in our story what we're streaming, and also there'll be a link that will take you straight to the stream, as well as all the other Disney content that we put on there. So I'm looking at my notebook here. I was making a a kind of notes on what is happening in next week. So we've got a couple of streams happening for you. We might have a bonus one. I'm not sure. I have to talk to Sarah about that. But well, actually, no. We'll probably have to talk about it now. But on Thursday, as I said, it's the last day of the Hunchback of Notre Dame event. We will be streaming on Thursday evening, and basically going through our last bits of progress on the event. So Friday is when the preview happens. It's either going to be Friday or it's going to be Sunday that we go through all the information
Yeah.
about that. And also, and I better do it now, I've got it all set up. On Tuesday, let me just literally schedule it now. Save. I have just scheduled for Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. GMT. Our first Decorate Your Kingdom video that I have put together for you. So that's our new series for this year, where we go through all the attractions and theme lands that are located in the real life Disney parks that are in Disney Magic Kingdoms. And yeah, it's just some information about that land or attraction, as well as some fun facts about the real life version of it in the Disney parks. So yeah, the first one is a good one. So hopefully you can watch that and take some notes for when you want to decorate your kingdom. So yeah. Is there anything else, Sarah, that you want to say?
No, nothing else from
No?
me.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully we see you next time. Okay, then.
Bye.
Bye.